Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. You're here with Ryan, and travel with disabilities. So, self-acceptance. How did I do it? There's many different ways. This is my personal journey to you. I'm going to give you 5 ways that I've done it over the years. Because being diagnosed with a disability, it throws your whole world upside down. Click of a fingers. Kabump, you don't know left from right. That impact on your life is tremendous, because you've got immediately from 0 to 100, you've got a heightened state of emotion. Those emotions being anger, grief, so many different ways that you find yourself having conflicting things come across, right? Again, anger, upset, feeling lost, feeling alone, as well as your own personal issues that's going on, and having to work through that minefield, and that can be just tiring in itself. And I want to help you guys that are wanting to travel, I want to help everybody, but especially people that want to travel. And if you've been newly diagnosed, you're struggling with acceptance. Self-acceptance is the most important thing, because without it, you're gonna do things and then slip up. You'll end up falling backwards. You know, the old saying, 2 steps forward, 6 back, whatever it was. 1 step forward, 7 back. The first one that I found personally, and this is only on a personal note to you guys, contributed to my own self-acceptance, was time. And I know in life, everything goes on. Whatever happens, whatever little situation pops up, life still goes on, and that clock is still ticking. Even here now, as I'm making this content, the clock's still ticking. We don't know what's going on. But just stop and give yourself time. And as a business and a friend, a good friend of the local community, really, is a good man. And I'll pop his link down below. But his old motto is trust the process. Again, especially in the UK, that can take time. Also, you've got to remember, hypothetically, this scenario, okay, you're wanting to travel, you've been newly diagnosed with certain disability, whether that may be mobility, from small to large, whatever you want to use it as. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself those few moments so you can have grief, you can have that anger, you can have that emotion run through your body properly, so it can escape and it can go and it can be gone. Thirdly, surround yourself with good people. And I'm not talking about the people that go out and get you lashed up every weekend. You have 30 people around you. I'm talking about the 3 people that you can ring at 2 o'clock in the morning and they pick up, or they help you move house, they they'll sit and cry with you, or they'll just sit and laugh with you. You know, those good people. And if not, if you're unfortunate enough not to be in that situation when you haven't got those individuals and people in your life that will pick up the phone or reach out to certain charities, you know, Samaritans, Mind, and just so you can vent to them impartially, where there's no judgment, there's no fear of discrimination or anything like that. Fourthly, while you're working on these things, i.e. giving you time, being kind to yourself, letting your emotions run through, I want you to find new hobbies. And when I say new hobbies, something you enjoy. I mean, it could be knitting, it could be anything, painting, whatever you want. Find yourself a new range of music that you like. Whatever, just something not to mask what's going on in the background with your said disability or the thing that you're certainly struggling with, but it keeps your mind active, and you're then able to process the bigger things a little easier. I certainly found. And fifthly, I want you to socially, I know it's very easy to fall in that rabbit hole of she's doing this, he's doing that, they're doing that. I want you to stop worrying about what everybody else thinks of you. Not me, not them. It can be quite harassing to you and upsetting. And that's not right for anybody, but it can bring things up to the surface that you might bite back, and that is just causing more drama, and you've already got enough on your plate. Let's face it, be realistic. And that's the next one. Be realistic with yourself. You know, you've already had to swallow one bitter pill. No. Now it's finding things that you can do as you plan the rest of your life out. And also your travel life. I have to accept, for a scenario, I have to accept that when I go away, I'm taking a risk. Just like anybody walking up the stairs, down the stairs, they're taking a risk. In my world, obviously it's a lot bigger. I'm happy with that, deep down. But that's only due to the self-acceptance, the time that I've given me, to let my emotions run out, reached out to the people that I found and I love and I cherish. Most people don't have your ride or dies. And I also want you to stop listening to all this information that will be flurrying into you from not the professionals, but from family, friends, you know, your outer social circle that want to help but not necessarily helping. So not stop listening to it, but just take things with a pinch of salt. Because the amount of people, family included, that you've got saying you should be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, you should be doing this, get that done. And it's a very much no, I'll do me, you do you. And that's the most important thing, because we're not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. I don't know about you. And travelling, you don't want to be, we want to travel, we want to make memories that we can cherish, so then we get back to reality, then that week later to however long. When we get back there, we're clear-headed and we can face those challenges again. It will help you find your own personal self-acceptance. And when I say time, I'm not talking 10 minutes. It's taken me years. Everybody sees me as this chirpy, chippy bloke. Yeah, he's got X, Y, and Z wrong with him, but he still cracks on, does whatever he can, and that's very true. But like everybody in the world, we have these days where it's just a off moment, and it takes time and patience. I'll give you a personal scenario with all these emotions flowing through. I was basically chewing wasps, and I had an epilepsy clinic. So I went in to my clinic, chewing wasps, anger, upset, bit of a pity party, but just ultimately a bit lost. And this, bless his heart, young child came in, and he quite obviously got the big C, and he also had external framework, so he must have had some sort of curvature spine. I don't know in detail everything, and I'm still sat there, face like a smacked ass. He was just playing ball with his dad, and the ball came over under my chair, and he obviously couldn't get it because of everything going on. So I got down and I just sat in the corridor of this epilepsy clinic in the middle of the hospital, just rolling this ball to him, and the joy that brought to that young lad's face, bless him, was all I needed. And that's carried me through to today, to now, to every other bad scenario I face with it regarding health. Always carries me through, because that's all that child wanted to do, was play ball. He wasn't bothered about anything else. And I remember talking to his dad, and he was like, I love this. He was like, because they're all like interested in, the exterior bit, not what's specifically going on and what he's going through. And my reply was, well, I'm just, this something along the lines of, well, I'm seeing my ass with everything, but this was a big reality check, and it's just what I needed. And I walked out of that epi clinic with a new outlook on, not life, but new perspective of what was going on and how I needed to approach things. And I pray, and that young lad's face still will stick with me till the end of days, genuinely, even after a stroke and all the rest of it. I just hope he's still around, bless him, and the help that he gave me, I would quite happily walk up to him and give him a hug, because that's what he needs, because he's saved my life, really. Saved my bacon a few times when I've had other bitter pills to swallow and you think the world's going to end and everything else. And just think back. Yeah, process things. I know somewhere this will have helped someone, and I really hope and pray that you get that self-acceptance and work on yourself, able to get that self-acceptance. So then you can go away, you can be around the people with clarity and clearness, with no judgment. Just be like, yeah, you do you, I'll do me, thank you very much. And the pure ones that are treasure gold, if you've got those, nothing needs to be said. It's always nice to just Whether it be a pat on the back and be like, cheers mate, cheers babe, or hug and just like, yeah, we've cracked it, thanks. Do us a favour, if this has helped you, drop in the comments how you did it. If you're a person just scrolling through, it'd be interesting to read, and I look forward to it. Till next time, ciao for now.